So when it comes to your child moving out of the harness, they can move into a high back booster. Now the high back booster is approved from 15 kilograms and it will last your child right the way through until they no longer need a car seat. What we would recommend is that if your child still physically fits in their car seat and they are within the weight limit of the harness, is that you actually keep them in the harness until it's fully outgrown before moving them into the seatbelt. With your high back booster, you have a headrest that will adjust in height, and there's a handle at the back of this headrest, and if you squeeze that, it will come all the way up to Grouo with your child. You just want to make sure that their head is always kept within the protection zone of the seat. Another option you'll have on high back boosters is whether to have an ISOFIT high back booster or a non-ISOFIT high back booster. Now, the benefit of an ISOFIT high back booster is that it's always attached to the chassis of your vehicle, and the seatbelt is then only working to restrain your child if you did have a collision. If you go for a non-ISOFIT high back booster, that's absolutely fine, but you do just need to remember that when your child's not in the car, strap it in when it's not in use. Because if you had your booster that was loose and you had a collision, this could fly around in the car and injure another passenger. The other thing you're looking for, which is really, really important on your booster, is to have it with a back on, but that back should have deep side wings and head support. The reason this is so important is because in a frontal impact, we can use the length of the vehicle to actually absorb energy away from the child. So it's a lot easier to protect a child from a frontal collision. From a side impact, if you had a vehicle coming into the side or a tree, etc., you have very, very little room to protect the child. And so by having all the side wings, that helps to cushion the impact from the child. The other thing that you can have on your booster is additional options. So for example, on the Britax high back booster here, we've got the side impact cushion technology, and you can twist that out so it's just shy of the door. And what actually happens with something like this on your booster is the force of the impact hits the seat, moves the child and the seat away from the impact, and actually absorbs about 25% more of the energy. So it's worth looking for something that has deep padded side wings, head support, and preferably additional side impact protection as well.